What's good, peeps? Team K here, back for another video. Hip Hop CD Collection Part 6. Sorry once again for another hiatus that I took. Man, I'm feeling so demotivated, man. You know what I mean? And it doesn't have anything to do with YouTube itself. It has more to do with life, you know what I mean? I caught a cold like a month ago. Or even 1.5 months ago, man, and that shit, you know, stayed for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, man. And then in the middle of all that, I got rejected by a girl that I was interested in, and that even fucked me up even more because, you know what I mean? Because love is a bitch, you know what I mean? Love is such a bitch, bro. You know what I mean? You know, but whatever, you know. I played some God of War in the meantime, you know, just to distract myself from the heartbreak, the hardship, or whatever. And yeah, I'm feeling much better now. So yeah. Anyways, last time we left off with Ice Cube's America's Most Wanted, the 03 reissue with the Kill It Will EP on it. As you can see, I also picked up the Kill It Will EP separately. Yeah, I thought, why not, man? Why not double dip on that shit? And then I got Death Certificate, which is my favorite album of his. It's fucking amazing, such an aggressive album. Yeah, nothing but bangers on this shit. Really love the song Horny Little Devil. Track number 14, which is a little bit racist, but the beat on that shit is really fire. I love the beat on that one. Then we got, of course, the Predator. You know, arguably Ice Cube's best album to a lot of people. Got some dope DJ Muggs production on there. Also has the Check Yourself with DOS Effects. It Was a Good Day and stuff like that, man. Predator, really awesome. Then we got Lethal Injection. Yeah, Ice Cube's last really good album. After that, it went downhill with him so bad, man. Like after War and Peace, you know, or starting with War and Peace, rather, you know, his discography took such a nosedive, man. It's not even funny, man. But this album was still really good. You know what I'm saying? So I added it to my collection. And then we got a little compilation right here. Bootlegs and B-sides. Yeah, I got it from, got it used online. You know, the previous owner was some chick named Andrea. But yeah, this is dope, man. This is some good shit. Like the, you know, How We Do It remix, which is dope. There's a nice little mellow sample on it. And I think we also got the Check Yourself remixes on it too, with the message beat. Awesome, really awesome compilation. Let me put this game to the side. Yeah, then we got an album by a newer artist, you know, one who's currently, you know, rocking the underground a little bit, and that's Ill Conscious, and this is album Logistix. Awesome fucking music, man. You know, underground, dark, gritty hip-hop, with Ill Conscious just annihilating the mic, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the double time flows that he has, the lyrics, the multi-syllable rhyme schemes, it is fucking amazing, man. You know, this dude, you should definitely check him out if you haven't. Cause he's a force to be reckoned with, man. Really amazing MC. And then we got another Ill Conscious record, which he did with the producer Aloeight, the Epic of Gilgamesh. A very short EP, but also amazing. It was some really, really nice, how should I put it, like mystical production on it. It's really incredible, man. Love this EP. Then we got an album by J Dilla's brother, J Dilla's little brother, Illa J, and this is, I think this album is called Yancey Brothers. Yeah, Yancey Boys. And yeah, entirely produced, of course, by his brother J Dilla. This was released a couple of years after J Dilla passed away. And, you know, Illa J took some of J Dilla's beats, some of his best beats on top of it, and released this really fantastic album. I cannot recommend this enough, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, dope shit. Then we got Immortal Technique with Revolutionary Volume 1, I think it was. Yeah, Revolutionary Volume 1. Another fantastic album. You know, underground hip hop. It's fucking amazing. Excuse me for that sound, that's my fucking heater. That bitch ass heater, man, keeps making these fucking noises, bro. It's really annoying, but whatever. Got the song Dance with the Devil on it. One of the craziest storytelling tracks in hip hop. Really amazing stuff. And of course I got Revolutionary Volume 2. Another really amazing underground record. I might even like this more than the first one, man. This shit is amazing. And then we got some insight right here. Updated software 2.5. I think this is the double disc version. Yeah, double disc version. There's also, I think, a one disc version. Yeah, first disc is Inside rapping, and then on the second disc you got a whole bunch of beats produced by Inside. Yeah, this is really nice. Got some dope staticky boom bap production and shit. Dope as hell, man. And we got Inside with the blast radius. Also fucking awesome. You know, can't go wrong with Inside. He's a really awesome MC. Then we got Intelligent Hoodlum with the limited edition 2-disc set, which basically includes the first two albums that he did under the name Intelligent Hoodlum before he became Tragedy Gaddafi. And yeah, got here the first one, the self-titled record, and we got Tragedy Saga of a Hoodlum, which is the better one out of these two albums. And yeah, awesome stuff. Shoutouts to Tragedy Gaddafi, man. Then we got J Dilla, rest in peace, with Welcome to Detroit. Yeah, this is the album that he put out on BBE Records. Yeah, there's some dope shit, man. Really nice production. Can't go wrong with this. Then we got, I think, the first project that J Dilla put out on Stone's Throw Records, Rough Draft. This one also has some interesting production, man. This is definitely, I think, the first album where J Dilla just decided to go all out with the music and do something entirely new and different. And yeah, this was definitely a really nice album, man, with joints like Take Notice and Make 'Em Envy. Really nice. I like it. Then we got J Dilla with Donuts. No, don't be confused, you know. I just changed the cover because this shit looks cooler to me than the Smile cover. You know what I mean? But yeah, one of the best instrumental albums ever. You know, dope sampling on this one. Very dope album. Then we got another J Dilla record, The Shining. Yeah, that's an album that he produced and had a whole bunch of guest features on it. Oh man, I'm so tired. Yeah, dope shit, man. Love the track Won't Do, which is, I think, the only track on that album where J Dilla himself rapped on it. I think the rest was just beats and tracks that he produced with guest features on them. Then we got One Little J Live EP. Always Has Been, as you can see, with tracks recorded between 1995 and 1997. And yeah, 6 tracks, but all of them incredible. You know what I mean? I love Jaylib on the mic. He's also, I think he gets down on the production too, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this shit is incredible. Love this EP. You know, and you can find it dirt cheap, man. If you have some money left, man, just grab yourself a copy of that album on vinyl or CD or whatever. You will not be disappointed, I'm telling you. Then we got Last Chance No Breaks by Jamal. Jamal affiliated with, I think, Def Squad. You know, I think he was part of Illegal, you know, which was a kid group or kid MC duo, you know, that was brought out by Eric Sermon. And then, you know, after their album The Untold Truth, Jamal went his own ways and released this album. And this is kind of like a underground classic, you know what I mean? Forgotten gem of the 90s, if you will. Yeah, this is some dope stuff, man. Yeah, I like this one a lot, man. This is some dope shit. Yeah, then back to back to J Dilla. Then we got Jaylib, Champion Sound. It's a project that he did with Madlib. And yeah, produced both by Madlib and J Dilla, and of course got vocals by both of them. And this is a really dope album, man. I like this one a lot. You know, such a another forgotten gem, man. People don't really talk about it like that when they talk about J Dilla, but they should, because this shit is awesome. I love Champion Sound. Then we got a little EP that I don't think many people know, or people barely know. Street Gamins by Jazz B. Lat'n. And this is some dope stuff, man. Love these guys. I actually came to find out about them through the movie Paid in Full. And they had 2 songs on that movie called Boombada and what's the other one? Dirt and Grime. Those 2 tracks were on the Paid in Full movie. Not the soundtrack, but within the movie. And yeah, I kept like looking for these songs, man. And then eventually I found them. And I was floored, bro. This shit is so dope. It's another kids group, but these guys were awesome. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, put out this EP only. Wish they would have put out more stuff than that, man, because this was some fun stuff to listen to. Now, they have to check out the last track right here. Set It Off. The Mr. Long radio mix. Well, if you don't know, Mr. Long from Black Sheep, the producer of Black Sheep, he produced that track. It's fucking awesome, man. Then we got Jedi Mind Tricks with the Psychosocial album. Not even gonna try to pronounce the whole album. It's a long ass album title, man. Yeah, Psychosocial album by Jedi Mind Tricks. Incredible stuff. Came out in 1997. Also has some bonus tracks from the years prior. Nothing bad I can say about this, man. This was, you know, the beginnings of Jedi Mind Tricks, you know, and this was definitely very different from what was about to follow, you know what I'm saying? This was more on the experimental side of things. Awesome stuff. Then we got my favorite Jedi Mind album by far, Violent by Design. Yeah, arguably one of the best underground albums ever. This album is not to be fucked with. I love that shit. This is an incredible album, man. With songs like Retaliation and Heavenly Divine. It's fucking amazing. Muerte is also dope as shit. And I think, yeah, as you can see, this one also comes with a DVD, which I still haven't watched to this day. Don't add me, bro. I don't watch shit like that, man. Whatever. We got Visions of Ghandi by Jedi Mind. This is another great album. You know, this is another banger right here with my favorite song, Blood In, Blood Out. We're giving you the hardcore, the real raw type shit. Fucking blazing album, bro. Then we got Legacy of Blood, with one of the most insane album covers I've ever seen. But yeah, Jedi Mind Tricks once again killed it on that shit. That's another fantastic record, man. And we got Servants in Heaven, Kings in Hell by Jedi Mind, with one of the best feature verses I've ever heard, Uncommon Valor, a Vietnam story, which is basically Aloeight the Rugged Man rapping, you know, the character of his own father, you know, telling war stories and stuff, man. It's fucking amazing, man. This was one of the best verses of the 2000s period, you know what I'm saying? Aloeight the Rugged Man killed that shit. It's amazing. Alright, then we got some J. the Damager, The Sun Rises in the East, favorite album of his, entirely produced by Primo. Yeah, this is just fucking incredible, bro. Incredible. You know, J. was such a dope dude on the mic, and then pair that up with Primo's production. Match made in heaven, man. And then we got Wrath of the Math, another Premier produced album, another classic, 10 out of 10. Not 10 out of 10, but 9 out of 10, I would say. This is fucking awesome. Another great project right here. And we got some Jake Masters. This is a duo that DJ Spinner was part of, and the MC is Criminal. And this is, I think, an EP they put out called Grassroots Lyrical Fluctuation. Yeah, dope stuff. Nice little underground boom bap shit. And we got Infectious by Jig Masters, another one that I really love. And as you can tell by the cover, this a little bit more on the spacey side of things. Really nice. I dig it. Then we got collaborative album Johnson & Johnson by Blue and Mainframe. And this is a very, very underrated Blue project. Barely talked about, but to me, one of the best in his discography by far. I love that shit, man. This is such a fun album. I would say this is like Blue's equivalent to MF Doom's Danger Doom project. You know what I'm saying? I think those two, where these albums sit in their discographies, this is in the same ballpark. You know what I mean? It's just such a fun listen all the way through, man. You know what I mean? Alright, just a second there, people. I don't want that stack of CDs to collapse on me. Then we got not only one copy, but 2 copies of Juggernaut's re-release. And these are not the reissues from HHV. As you can see right here, these are, you know, one pressing is from, this one I think is from 02, and this one was released a few years after, I think in 07 or something like that. One of the best albums ever. There is no deny about that. For me, this is underground royalty right here, man. Juggernauts with Breeze Bruin, Buddy Slim, and Heroin. This shit is one of the most fire underground records you will ever hear in your life, bro. This shit is immaculate, son. Fucking amazing. Started off as a 1 LP release back in 1995 or 6 on the Hoodlum Records label. And then they expanded it and made it, you know, like a full album with 19, 20 tracks on it. It's such a an amazing album, man. If I have an album of the day, this will be it. Juggernaut's re-release. You have to check this shit out, man. This is so good. Then we got Raw Deluxe by the Jungle Brothers. Not a big fan of the Jungle Brothers, to be honest. None of their albums really spoke to me like that, but this was the one that really did speak to me. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that they had some pre-recorded material on it from like 1994, 1995, even though this album was released in 1997. You know, definitely has some mid-90s kind of vibes going on, and yeah, this one has some great moments on it. Raw Deluxe by Jungle Brothers. Then we got some J5. We got the Jurassic 5 EP. I think in this case it's actually the Jurassic 5 LP. Yeah, great West Coast, late 90s hip hop. This is such a great album, man. It's funky hip hop right here, man. Jurassic 5, I love these dudes. Yeah, good shit, man. Good shit. And of course, I got Quality Control album. Yeah, this is mandatory. If you have the first Jurassic 5 project, you definitely need to get Quality Control, because this is a step up from the first one. And then, of course, I got their third album, Power in Numbers, and it's my favorite one of them. Yeah, such a great record, man, with songs like What's Golden. My favorite one is A Day at the Races with Percy P and Big Daddy Kane. This album is so dope, man. We got something from the year 1994. I think some live instrumentation hip hop. I think these guys came out around the same time as The Roots. Justice System with Rooftop Soundcheck. Yeah, jazz rap band, you know what I mean? It's not a group, it's an actual band, once again. And this shit is also fantastic. Yeah. Love this shit, man. This is so nice. And we got some more Def Squad right here. Keith Murray with The Most Beautifulest Thing in This World. His debut album, 1994. Also my favorite one. Every track on here is banging. And of course, I got his second album also, Enigma. It's another one I highly recommend. Yeah, this shit is fire. Awesome stuff. Then we got some Woo up in this bitch. Heavy Mental by Killer Priest. I haven't really listened to many Killer Priest in my life, but this is one I keep coming back to, man. This shit is fucking awesome. Killer Priest is, like, already on this album, he was such an incredible MC. And, yeah. And I do get why a lot of people call him one of the best MCs of all time, man. This guy is amazing on the mic. And definitely, to me, one of the best Woo affiliates. Then we got King Ghidorah with Take Me to Your Leader. This is, you know, infamously one of MF Doom's alter egos. You know, this was the first project he put out after the Operation Doomsday album. Or after, maybe after Victor Von, I don't know. But, yeah, this is... This is such an incredible album where MF Doom, you know, plays the character of King Ghidorah, which is, you know, I think Godzilla's arch enemy. And yeah, this shit is so good, man. Nothing but bangers on this shit. And I'm gonna stay with Doom right here. KMD's Mr. Hood. You know, KMD is a group that MF Doom used to be part of in the early to, and not really mid-90s, but from, I would say like from 1989 to 1993, I guess. And KMD, was MF Doom, his brother Subrock, and I think another member whose name I cannot think of. And yeah, the name of the group is an acronym is called Causing Much Damage. And yeah, Mr. Hood. It's a very fun album. You know what I mean? Great narrative also. As we all know, the MF Doom, he's all about narrative and shit. It's very descriptive with his lyrics. And he already showed hints of that in Mr. Hood. And then we got, the oddball album in MF Doom's discography, which is Black Bastards. The album that actually got me banned in a Facebook group, you know what I mean? Because that was like back in 2014, 15, something like that, at a time where MF Doom was not as widely beloved as he is today, you know what I mean? And when I posted a picture of this album, and people thought I was being racist and shit, they kicked me off the group and shit. But yeah, but these guys were not about hip hop, man. Like, they just kept posting about, Tupac and Biggie, which is fine, you know what I mean? But expand your horizons, bro. Like, don't listen to the same shit all the time, bro. Expand your horizons, listen to more shit and different shit, you know what I mean? But whatever, Black Bastards by KMD, an album that did not come out when it was supposed to, obviously due to the lyrics, also because of the cover and shit. Eventually it was released on MF Doom's imprint, Metal Face Records, and yeah, I'm very glad that he released it, because this is one of the best unreleased albums of the 90s, bro. This shit is so fucking dope, man. And yeah, I'm gonna end it off with some Cool G Rap and DJ Polo right here. So we got a release that I want to get rid of, because I want to get both albums individually. So this is a double disc release, which includes Road to the Riches and Wanted Dead or Alive, both amazing albums by Cool G and DJ Polo. Yeah, that shit is fire, man. Yeah, super awesome, but I don't like this release right here, man. I want to get both albums individually and have, the original album covers for both albums. But I got Live and Let Die, which is one of the rawest albums of the early 90s. Probably the rawest album of the early 90s, you know what I'm saying? Because Cool G Rap went in, bro. Got Surgings, who also produced Ice Cube's Death Certificate. He got him to produce that album. This shit is fucking incredible, man. Easily one of the best albums of 1992, hands down. And then we got a compilation that was released a few years after Cool G Rap and Polo broke up, you know what I mean? And that album is called Rated XXX, which is basically a compilation full of sex-related songs. Yeah. I'm not really a big fan of sex songs, but this shit right here is still dope, because Cool G Rap is just such an insane MC, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, so that was it. That was my CD collection, part 6. And hopefully I will not be gone too long. You never know. I'll never know. You know what I'm saying? I always have to be in the mood for this type of shit. In the meantime, play some God of War. God of War Ragnarok. Believe me, guys, on the PS4 even, it is fucking amazing, man. Probably my favorite God of War yet. Man, this shit is fire. I just played it through, man, like 2 hours ago. And wow, this shit floored me, bro. It floored me. Like, seeing the progression of Kratos from the very first game all the way to this is It's unbelievable, man. Unfucking believable. But yeah, play some God of War, man. Doesn't matter if you don't have the PS5 on the PS4, it still looks stellar. It performs smoothly, it runs like butter. The combat is amazing. The graphics are outstanding. Even though, like I said, it's a poor PS4 version, it looks incredible, bro. Believe me. And yeah, get this. Play it. You will not regret it. I'm telling you. But anyways, hopefully we get to see each other soon in part 7. And until then, keep it cool, guys. Have a good rest of the weekend. And till next time.